Good morning, everyone. My name is Farhad Ghazi, and I'm currently completing my Masters of Information Technology, specializing in networking at Macquarie University. Today, I'll be presenting my internship experience at Studynet P2L Limited, where I have worked on a project titled Network Infrastructure Support and Web System Connectivity in an Enterprise Cloud Environment. Throughout this internship, I have gained practical experience and in an enterprise networking and cloud computing and web application testing and IT support. Under the supervision of Mr. Tausif Islam Rafi, I had the opportunity to apply my academic knowledge in real world professional environment. We're going to the next slide now, which is about objective. The main objective of my internship was to gain practical experience in an IT environment and understand how networking and cloud technologies are used in real world organization. My goal was included learning about Microsoft Azure cloud infrastructure, supporting the web system and connecting and developing troubleshooting and improving my understanding of system reliability and security. So this project is very much important in modern organization because they like nowadays every organization almost they are heavily on like heavily depends and relies on cloud services and web applications. Any disruption in connectivity or system availability can affect business operation and user experience. Therefore, maintaining reliable and secure systems are very critical. At this part of my slide, we're going to discuss about methodology. To achieve these objectives, which we spoke earlier, I followed the structured a method throughout my internship, which is first I learned how system operate, how an official enterprise system works, and user connect to the system which is cloud hosted in an application. Next, I observed and participated in troubleshooting activities related connectivity and system accesses. I also involved in web application testing, security assessment for automatic automation testing, and used Playwright, Wasp, Zap to identify potential security vulnerabilities. The main technologies I have worked with is Azure, the Azure portal, which is in general to manage every single devices of an company, and also the system was hosted in Azure portal, so I have exposure to to those apps which is to monitor the system like Grafana and Prometheus. And Playwright, WaspZap, Microsoft Teams, and browser developer tools. These are the tools I used daily. And also, there are lots of internal office communication tools like Bittrex, Webmail. These are the tools I have, and CRM. I have had hands-on experience now. These tools allows me to understand networking, cloud infrastructure, and security from both technical and practical perspectives. So, at this part of my presentation, I will discuss about project implementation. During the internship, I have participated several technical activities. One key activities was to supporting enterprise connectivity and monitoring Azure hosted system. This helps me understand how cloud infrastructure support business operation and how connectivity issues are identified and resolved. Another important task was to automate web application testing using Playwright. I created and executed Playwright test scripts to verify website functionality, the page loading and user interaction. These are the example of the functionality I have tested, this improved my understanding of software quality assurance and automations. I also performed the web application security test using WASP, ZAP. Through vulnerability scanning, I identified issues such as missing content security policy, which in short we call CSP headers, and course related findings. This experience introduced me to practical cybersecurity concept and vulnerability assessment as well. In addition, I have developed a prototype application. So the company I have worked with, they collect the like one of the most crucial task of the team, task of this their IT department was to collect and gather data. And we like they have a data analyst team, so they uses traditional data collection techniques, which is like searching on the internet and collecting data, basically copy pasting in the Excel from the internet, and which takes a long time for like because we are gathering in university data, and one particular university was having like more than 500 or 400 courses. So we are gathering course data, intakes, and every single properties about which is related course, like course intake and course price and where the course is offered. An institute or college or university can have many different locations of campus. So me and my supervisor, we came up with the solution and we proposed it to the team, which is like we're gonna build an automated scraper for course data collection, which I have created. And the name of the prototype is Uniscrape. And the purpose of this application too was to automate the collection of the university courses information and different websites of like through from different websites. Through this website, I've gained experience in automation, data extraction, and problem solving with AI. Now I have the confidence that like with AI and using different APIs, every single problem, like any problem, can be like much more efficient and quicker solved. Finally, outside of my internship task, I have also developed a virtual machine, also developed a like portfolio website and deployed it in Azure Virtual Machine, hosted my own website. This project allows me to gain hands-on experience in Azure clouds and to understand the CI/CD pipelines more. So this is the screenshot I have taken, the Azure VM I have created and hosted my website, and to monitor I have also used Prometheus and Grafana. And here are some screenshots of my works, like the report I used to submit every single day, which is pen testing using WASP-ZAP. I basically used to scan the website, the entire system, once or twice in the morning and in the evening, and also make this kind of report. Like I used to mention in the report that risk level is low or high, and website like, and also mention the counts and where the error is found, and also discuss and like have meetings with the developers so that they can understand where the problem is occurring and how can they solve it like very efficiently, what's the user end issue of this error, and what's the future vulnerability that this website can get from this kind of errors. And the main learning from this report and meetings I have gained is like to the communication skill within the team and find out the problem and explain the technical issues in non-technical way and also in easy efficient way, so everyone can understand from their end, everyone can help to solve this problem. And this is a screenshot of Uniscript app which I have developed. So here we can see that there is a field that university course URL. University course URL means we are supposed to put any university course course website URL. Like each and every university has its course page. So the page URL just paste here and just like filter path like undergraduate or graduate or postgraduate or diploma, and then just click on like crawl. It will start crawling. And also this is the result of after scraping. I have like succeeded to get like 30 or 40 uh, test results which I have integrated course name and locations. And at this part of this slide, I'm going to discuss about the results and achievements. Throughout this internship, I have faced several challenges. One challenge was understanding enterprise cloud system and Azure services, how Azure services interact with another other apps and other APIs and other users. Another challenge was developing automation script using Playwright and handling the issues caused by dynamic web content. I also found security analysis challenging, and also at first the WASP-Z generated large number of alert and required careful review of prioritization. Despite these challenges, I achieved several important outcomes. I've gained practical exposure of enterprise networking cloud computing. I've successfully uh, performed security assessment using WASP-Z. And also I've developed Playwright, an automated testing skill. I have now built the Uniscript prototype application, and I deployed hosted website using Azure Virtual Machine. These experiences significantly improve both my technical and professional skill. So, in conclusion, I just want to like say that this internship provided me a valuable real world experience in networking, cloud computing, system support, and security testing. I was able to apply concepts that I learned during my studies to practical situations to gain deeper and understanding of enterprise IT operations. This experience improved my communication, teamwork, troubleshooting, and also technical documentation skill, where was also increasing my confidence working in cloud technologies. Thank you so much.